Welcome back, everybody. Now we have this corridor's done. We're on to the next corridor. We'll just keep going one corridor at a time until it's all taken care of. Let's I'm trying to think of something different to do with this one, but I don't want it too drastic from the other one. You don't want it to look like some kind of clown house where every room is drastically different from the next and it just disorients you, which I guess is the point of a clown house. I'm saying clown house, but it's like maybe like a fun house or something where you go like one room is like purple, the next room is slanted floors, another one has mirrors over the place. You know what I'm talking about. So anyhow, I'm trying to keep a little bit of, you know, coherence. Oh, that'd be a good word. Coherence, I guess, between the different rooms as we go through them. Oh. And you can see we are exposed here to everything. Okay, there. I have to work on this because I've got these crystals growing in everything. We're right next to the underground grotto. So we shouldn't really be able to see any of this from over there. I may later on come by. Well, since this is already exposed, I guess I don't need to, and you can't really, I guess you could see it from there. Well, you can see this from there too, so I may have to go down there, look this way and see what I can see and cover it up with deep slate. Just because I want a more natural look when you're going through this grotto area. It's all these little things you got to clean up, and it's stuff no one's ever going to see because I'm going to see it once and then probably never come by again. So I got spruce. Oh. Got the spruce. Maybe, oh, I only got, clean that out. Then I got these lapis, because I got a lot of lapis. I thought maybe that might look decent against the spruce. And that does not look too bad. If I put a light coming down there, I think that will help. Now I don't want the whole thing to be just columns of spruce, so in between we're gonna have to think of something. And I have a couple ideas here, so we're gonna try this out. Oh, and I do have, let's see what this, I want to see, I was thinking putting, oops, this up for the ceiling, which means I didn't really need to do that. But yeah, I think that'll work. I was afraid it would look too much just like cobblestone, but with the squares and stuff, yeah, I think that's okay. We'll put a whole bunch of furnaces up there. Now here, that, and then light this up so I can see what I'm doing. If we did that, I don't know why I'm running all the way over there, so I can just middle pick the block when I could just open my inventory. It'd be a lot quicker. If we do this. Maybe something like that. That is a lot different than this room, though. I think I'll use the floor to tie them together. I think I'll use the floor to tie them together. There. Yeah. That is, yeah, it is quite different. I can do a couple things to tie it together. We'll have to, let's, so we'll get the floor and then some more of this wall here. So this is going to go 5 and then and then 4, 5. And then we come to the end. Okay. Yeah. That will work. Okay, that's a good start. Okay, I think so I got the ceiling in. I like that. It's a little more structured than just solid cobble. You know, breaks it up, and I don't think it's as dark or rough. I think it's smoother than cobble is. I was afraid, yeah, I was afraid it was going to just be a solid cobblestone, but that is okay. But I need something to tie it into this. So if we put down a floor, if we do something like this. I think that'll help it'll carry this, you know, deep slate look through here, even though the walls are, you know, made out of this drastically different materials. And then we'll do the lights like this. And I thought, put little metal grates over those. And then let's get this. There's one more touch, because the ceiling is a little flat. If I take out this, and then we can just do a beam across. We grab that. We're gonna grab those shelves, because shelves are expensive. Because it's a pain to put down all the, you know, get the logs, set the logs down, strip the logs, and pick the logs back up. That's such a pain. It'd be nice if you could just, you know, put the logs in your inventory with an axe and come out with stripped logs. Or better yet, maybe give us a lumber mill, you know, like the stone cutter, you know. Another workbench. I'd call it the lumber mill. And you put lumber in it and it does exactly what the stone cutter does. But why do something like that when you can make baby mobs and sulfur slime blocks and other shit like that. Oh, sorry. I'm getting a little ranty. Haven't had enough coffee this morning, so getting a little moody. Just a little bit of little complaining about their drops, which Mojang's drops are not as exciting as I think they should be, but I am not the one making them, so. Although I think the next one preview I saw, however, has a lot more wooden stuff, so I'm always happy to see, you know, more blocks. More blocks are always good for me. I may actually update my system or my world one of these days, to a newer version to see if I can get those, get the new blocks. Right now I'm holding off because I don't need what they've put in the latest updates yet. Nothing entices me. And if I do need stuff, I've actually been able to do data packs and stuff to, you know, like the enhanced stone cutter features and stuff. I just make a data pack or pull one off the web. You know, the vanilla tweaks and stuff. It actually works out really well. So I do give them credit. They did a great job of kind of breaking all the function of the game into essentially control files, which they just read the config files and it helps control how the game works. And that, so you can use data packs and that kind of stuff to manipulate, like these armor stands over there, or these, you know, because that armor stand update I was doing to pose the armor stands is a data pack. It's not a mod, so I don't need any special modding stuff. I just need to put the data pack in, and it works. And then even I've got an enhanced stonecutter data pack, which allows you to put the deep slate in and get all the different types of blocks. That would you know, that's just a data pack. So that, I do give them great credit for doing that, kind of getting it from essentially hard coded into the programming to setting up a system which actually uses a control or a config file to get things done. That is really great. Actually pretty smart, because it helps speed things up when they're adding new features and stuff, because it's basically just config files and you don't have to you know, start reprogramming from scratch. I mean, I can even get a data pack which would turn the stonecutter into a lumber yard where you could put in logs and stuff and get all these different kind of wood blocks out. I'm not doing that because it just seems a little forced. I mean, because it is a stone cutter, so it should just cut stone. There should be a separate block for the lumber or the wood. Okay, I think this is good. Oh, I need to do something here. Like that. You know, and I hate to say this, but I think this is where I'm going to end today's episode, because I actually have a bunch of stuff I need to do today, so I don't have much time. So I got up early to make this video, and then I will come back later to make some more, but I'm going to leave it at this tiny Spruce hallway for you. And then in the next episode, maybe I will move on to do more stuff, because I need to do the stairs here. Hopefully that will be more than, you know, that won't take an episode to do that. And then I need to start working on this and digging this out. So I may dig this out too. So But thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Sorry I went ranting and raving again. Every once in a while I get on a rant, which I normally don't do. But like I said, it's early. I haven't had much coffee, and I need to go do a few things today. So thank you all. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.